Hey guys, what's up? Got a video for you today based on the story of how back in elementary school, I believe it was grade 4, that I got into a fight with one of my friends, and it was interesting to say the least, and kind of stupid for what we were fighting over, but okay, so in the story, it was a normal day in elementary school like anyone has, and it started off of like kind of relaxed and everything, and the way my elementary school was set up is that we had a top floor and a downstairs, and like it was like 3-floor story kind of thing. It was strange. Anyways, my friend who I fought with, we kind of at the time we kind of had a little bit of a beef because my friend decided to kind of like, he was kind of like one of those kids that would always act like, oh, I'm so rich and whatnot. And he was really into WWE at the time, because I went to his house for his birthday, but that's a later thing. And with this kid, he'd always try and like replicate of like certain WWE moves, like John Cena and whatnot. And okay, gotta think of a name for him because it's gonna be hard. Let's call him Jack. Jack was like a major fan of WWE, and he was always more or less, I guess you can say, rude. Yeah, definitely rude in his own light, because he'd always try and like talk up to people and whatnot, and it was he was just mainly a prick. And anyways, or what started the day of like he swore at my friend and me, like saying that we sucked and everything when we wouldn't give him like a crayon, or not crayon, I shouldn't say uh pencil crayons or whatever. And it was kind of interesting because I've tried asking him before for stuff, and he would never give it to me, but he would always like want stuff but never be want to give it to anyone. And in that aspect, it kind of like he sort of was a little bit asking for it. But anyways, after that, after it was the break, or the period before lunch when he did that. So during lunch, I got pretty much angry with him because I was at the other side of the playground, like putting putting some moves on a girl I liked, and I noticed at the corner of my eye at the other side of the playground, he proceeded to start like swearing at my friend and calling him like names and everything. So what I did is I went over and kind of like pushed in between my two friends and just downright shoved him, because it was leading up to that point. And of course, like the like like a very I'm a tall dude for saying this kid was kind of like, I guess you can say, for the size ratio, like for our size compared to that, he'd be like 4'6" if we were adults or something like that. Anyways, I pushed him, and he proceeded to cry at me and say I'm a stupid head. And this is something I do not respect from what he did. Is when we went back inside for eating our lunch or whatever, he proceeded to, when I went to my locker and was talking with my friend, he proceeded to blindside me and smack my head with the locker. And somehow I got in trouble because apparently from the teacher I was asking for it, which is interesting. Anyways, we'll continue this story later. I know, several time. It was, it was good, but anyways, talk to you later, guys. Bye.